know. Please, if you can hear me, let me know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Share the like, please. Share the video. Please share it to your friends. Okay, can we start? Please get your material ready. Can we start? Please share to your friends, okay? Let's start with some questions here. Get your calculator ready. If you have this calculator, let me know. This calculator here. Don't know if you can see it. Can you see this calculator? So please, we are going to use this calculator. Okay, let's take question 1 here. Let's take question 1 here. Now they said, question 1 here, they said, write the quotient (9 plus 3i) over 3 minus 4i. In the form a plus bi. The option given to us here, A, gave us 39 over 5 plus 27 over 5i. B, that is the second option here, minus 3 over 7 plus 9 over 7i. C, that is the third option here. They gave us the third option here. They gave us 3 over 5 plus 9 over 5i. Why the last one here, they said none of these. Please, you can write. When you are done, let me know. When you are done, let me know, please. Please make sure you share the class link. Okay, let's solve this here, class. Whenever you are giving I unit, this is I unit here, it means that this particular equation here is on complex numbers. Please take notes. Now we are asked to simplify this complex number here, this one given to us here, in the form of one real part and one imaginary part. Please take note. So the part that consists of the I unit is called imaginary part, while this part here that does not have I unit is called the real part. Please take note. So let's solve this here to know the right solution first. So which one do you prefer? Is it the calculator shortcut or Do you prefer the solving force? Please let me hear from the comment section, please. Is it the calculator or um the solving force? Which one do you prefer, please? Let me hear from you. The solving or calculator, solving, two persons. With the next person, okay, they say solve, okay, calculator. Please, I want to hear a lot of persons. Calculator, solve, solve, okay, solving, both, okay. Now let's do both here. Okay, class. Whenever you are given division of complex number and you are asked to express it in a rectangular form, this form here, that is, if I express the complex number in this form here, that is z is equal to s plus yi, we call this form here standard form, or you can call it a rectangular form. Either I call it standard form or you call this rectangular form. All right, it is called standard form because all standard expression must take this format here. That is one real part and one imaginary part. So whenever you are given any question on complex number, for that complex number, for that expression to be the answer, it must have one real part and one imaginary part. Please take note. So if you look into this question given to us here, we are given this, that is 9, sorry for this. We are given this, that is 9 plus 3i over, though we are going to solve both, that is minus, that is 3 minus 4i. So if you look into this question here, we don't have one real part here. We have two real parts here. That is, this is this and this, and imaginary is this and this. So we have to solve this in a way that we have one real part and one imaginary part. So how do we evaluate? The question now is, how do we evaluate the division or quotient of complex number? So whenever we have complex number in a divisional form or in a fractional form, so evaluate that we multiply both the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. Okay, listen to me carefully. Whenever we are evaluating division of fractional complex number, we multiply both the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. Now, the word that is thrown to us there is that word conjugate. Now, the question now is, what is a conjugate, or what is a conjugate of a complex number? Now, to find the conjugate of any complex number is to change the sign of the I part, that is the imaginary part. So if I have something like this, that is 3, if I have 3 minus 4i like this, the conjugate of this here will be 3 plus 4i. So I will change the sign of this imaginary part here. Please take note. So let's evaluate this here. I will multiply both the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. So I will have something like this, class. 9 plus 3i times 3 plus 4i over 3 minus 4i into 3 minus plus, sorry, 4i. So let's expand here. This time this will give us 27. This time that is expansion here. This multiplied by this will give us this. This time this will give us 36. That is plus 36i. Please take note. So we are done with 9. So 3i. 3i times 3 will give us plus 9i. 3i times 4i will give us plus 12i squared over 3 times 3 will give us 9. 3 times 4 will give us plus 12. Give us plus 12 I. Minus 4 times 3 will give us minus 12i. Minus 4 times 4 will give us minus 16i squared. So there is what you have to understand in terms of complex number, that whenever you see this I square here, we have it to be minus 1. So anywhere you see I square, replace that as minus 1. So I will have this to be class 27. 36i plus 9i will give us 35i, I think so. So I will have this to be 36i plus 9 will give us 35. Is it 35 or 45? Please check. So this will give us plus 45i plus 12 into minus 1 over 9 minus 16 into minus 1. Remember, 12i minus 12i will give us 0. Please take note. Okay, for those that don't understand this method, don't worry, I will use calculator shortcut also. Please take note. So simplifying this here, we have this to be class. This will be equal to 27 minus 12, that is plus times minus will give us minus, plus 45i over 9 plus 16. So punch your calculator, class. 27 minus 12 will give us 15. Okay, so I will have 15 here. Let me just clean the board, please. Please, you can write when you are done. Let me know, please. You can write when you are done. Let me know. If there's any mistake there, also let us know also. Please, are you done? Are you done? Please, are you done? Okay, now let me clean this here. Please, if you don't understand this method, don't stress yourself. We also have calculator shortcut, okay? So it's very late for me to start explaining and again, okay? Okay, class, I will have this to be from here. This minus this will give us 15. I will have this to be equal to 15. So the next one here, class, is 45i 40 plus, I think, plus 45i over 9 plus, I think that will be 25. 9 plus 16 will give us 25. This will give us 25. So remember, if I have this to be 2 plus 3 over 5, this is the same thing as 2 over 5 plus 3 over 5. So the same thing applicable to this here. Please, I'm sorry for this thing. I'm just trying to be fast. Okay, this will give us equal to 15 over 25 plus 45i over 25. If you reduce this here, 3 go here, will give us 3 go here. Sorry, 5 go here will give us 3 over 5 go here will give us 5 plus 5 go here will give us 9i. 5 go here will give us 5. So class, this is my answer here. So let's use calculator here to make it to be very fast. Now, using calculator shortcut here, please just write when you are done. Let me know, please. So let's confirm our answer if that is true using calculator. So remember, okay, let's use calculator, okay? Let me clean the board. All right, class. Remember, we are given this here. That is this is the equation given to us here. That is 9 plus 3i over 3 minus 4i. Of course, this here, this particular equation here is a complex number because of the I units. So the sign here, this sign here is division. So it will be division of complex number. So all you have to do here, please, I want to shine this. You on your calculator, this is your calculator here. I don't know if you can see it properly. Can you see? Can you can you see? Okay, I'm sorry for this thing. There is no this in light here. Now this is my calculator here. If you can see properly. Now on your calculator, now you definitely we are solving a particular topic, and in your calculator you have to put your calculator in the mode of that topic. Okay. Now I press mode. This mode here MDE, close to on mode, and you will see comp start equation and all. You see number 2 is complex. You press 2, that means your calculator can now solve complex number. So the question now is, how do we express this in our calculator? Remember, the complex number of this one at the top here is different from this one here. So to express this here, the same thing as you open bracket here, 9 plus 3i, close of bracket, divide. This division here is the sign for over. So you close a bracket again, that is 3 minus 4i. You close a bracket, okay? So you type it this way here. So we'll type 9. You close your bracket first, please. Open your bracket first. 9. You can see the distance here, plus. Now, the only difficult part here is how to get your plus 3. The only difficulty here is how to get your I units. So to get your I unit is eng. That is when you check the fifth row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After arrow CL, you see eng. You press eng there. You close your bracket. Now divide. You press division here. Open your bracket here. 3 minus 4 eng. You close your bracket. You press equal to. So you have the answer to be 3 over 5 plus 9 over 5 of I. So this is how we solve complex number using our calculator. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you guys see? Can you see? Can you see? If you are coming late, no problem. Just calm down. Can you see? Can you see? Okay, you can see. Okay. Now let's move to the next question here. Let's move to the next question here. Remember, we have a lot of things to do here. So let me clean the board. Okay, the next thing here, they said question 2 here, they said find the argument of the complex number defined by z equal to 5 plus 3i. So the options here, A, they gave us 31 degree, B, 81 degree, C, 33.2 degree, D, 15. So of course, this word argument here simply means angle. I've done this in my YouTube channel. You can just go there and take this thing, know how to get it. Now let's move to the next one that is very important to us here. Okay, the next question here, please. Please write. Question 3, or yes. D is equal to 1. D is equal to 1. If D is equal to 1, if D is equal to 1, if D is equal to 1 is dash and dash. So this D here you are seeing here, class, this D you are seeing here is called discriminant. So if discriminant is equal to 1, that means it will be real and rational. If discriminant is equal to 1, it will be real, that is, it will be real number and rational number. Please take note. That will be the answer. Now the next one here is question 4. For which value of k, for which value of k will the roots of the equation two s raised to power 2 minus 5s plus k is equal to 0 be real and rational numbers. A 1, B minus 5, C 0, D 4. Let's solve this question here. Question 4. Please just share the video, share the class, okay? If you are done, let me know also. If you are done, let me know. I hope it's clear. This is clear, right? Is it clear? Okay. Now let's solve this, please. They said, for which value of k with the roots of equation 2s squared minus 5s plus k equal to 0. Okay, this is what you have to understand here. Whenever you are given a quadratic equation and you are asked to find the missing element or the missing letter in a quadratic equation, we use discriminants. Now, these are the two things we use discriminant for. One, when you are looking for unknown letter or variable, and also when you are looking for a perfect square in a quadratic equation. So if you are given a quadratic equation here and you are asked to find a perfect square in this quadratic equation here, we use discriminants. So the same thing here, if you are looking for any missing letter in a quadratic equation, we use discriminants. So at this point, we are looking for the value of k here. So I will use discriminant, okay? But the question now is, what is a discriminant? So a solution for before we know what discriminant is, okay? Now, discriminant is discriminant shows the nature of a quadratic equation. Discriminant shows the nature of a quadratic equation. Now, remember the formula for quadratic equation, that the formula is this, that is s is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Remember this. So the only thing that we tell us more about the nature of this quadratic equation is this part here. And this part here is the discriminant, d. So our D is expressed mathematically as, let me clean the board, please. Okay, you can write, of course, you know this part. Let me clean the board. Please make sure you study alpha and beta. Make sure you study alpha and beta, please. Very important. If there's also time, I will also treat that. Okay, it's not hard. If you want me to leave this one to treat alpha and beta, please let me also know from the comment section. If you want me to leave this one to treat alpha and beta, please let me know. Also, make sure you know your composition of a function, inverse of a function, domain and range of a function, relation, domain and range of a relation. Please, very important. Okay. Now, let's solve this question here. If you want us to treat alpha and beta, let me know from the comment section. Okay. Let me know. Okay. Alpha and beta. I should leave this one and treat alpha and beta. Please let me know. I should leave this one. Okay. Let me finish up this one first. Okay. I should leave this one to treat alpha and beta. Okay. Let's alpha and beta. Please let me know. Just write alpha and beta if you want us to treat alpha and beta on the comment section, please. Just write alpha and beta if you want us to treat alpha and beta. I should finish up. Okay, finish up. Finish up, okay? Now let's finish up here, okay? So it means that our discriminant D is equal to B squared minus 4AC. Please don't forget the purpose of discriminant in a quadratic equation. The first purpose is to look to find the missing or to find a letter in a quadratic equation. So if there's any letter given to you there in a quadratic equation, we use discriminant. Now the second is to find a perfect square in a quadratic equation. Very important. So at this point here, we are asked to find k, and k is a letter in a quadratic equation. So I will use discriminant. So this is the formula for discriminant. Don't forget. But this discriminant here, they told us that this discriminant here is a real and rational number. So if it's a real and rational number, what will be the value of this discriminant? Equal to 1. So that means our b squared minus 4ac will be equal to 1. Remember, this is the same as b squared minus 4ac equal to d. But this guy here is real and rational. And when it is real and rational, the value is 1. So now let's pick up the value of a, b, and c and replace here and find k. So where do we get a, b, c? From this quadratic equation, that is 2s squared minus 5s plus k is equal to 0. Compare this with the general format of quadratic, that is as squared plus bs plus c is equal to 0. So class, from here, this is s squared. What the coefficient of s squared here will be a. Please take note. So our a here is equal to 2. This is s here. The coefficient is b. So this is s and the coefficient is minus 5. So when it is minus, take both the sign and the number. So b is equal to minus 5. This is c is equal to k. So let's replace here. B is minus 5 all square from here minus 4 into a is 2, c is k is equal to 1. So this will be 25. That is minus 5 all square is 25 minus 8k is equal to 1. So our intention here is to make k the subject. I will take like terms. I will have this to be minus 8k will be equal to class 1 minus 25. So